Welcome to the VolksWagen SUVW postgame report. Here now, Liam McHugh.
Chris put it best. That was a Texas-worthy battle. It was electric, it was intense, and it required overtime. And in the end, the Texans beat the Cowboys 19-16. So, thanks to a brilliant individual effort in overtime by DeAndre Hopkins, which set up the game-winning kick, the Texans, which remember began the season 0-3, they've now won back-to-back games, both in overtime. And now, because the rest of the AFC South lost this week, all of a sudden Houston just one game out of first place in the division. So, for Houston, the work is done, and for us, pretty easy decision here when it comes to giving out some game balls. Deshaun Watson, 33 of 44 for 375 yards and a touchdown, also rushed for 28 yards. And, of course, DeAndre Hopkins, the 9 catches, 151 receiving yards. Both men with Michelle.
Liam, thank you. Deshaun, this was a physical game where you took a beating. What do you feel like right now?
Oh, I'm good. I'm a little hurt, but I'm all good. That's the point of football. You know, I've been in that weight room. I try to, build my strength up so I can take some hits, but whatever it takes to win, I'm going to be a warrior out there for my boys, for my teammates, and put it all on the line, so that's what I do. And
you certainly were that tonight, and DeAndre Hopkins came up big for you. You didn't have a lot of time with your receivers in practice this week because it seems like everyone's gimpy, but how did you find the chemistry with Hopkins tonight?
I just go with the flow. I just try to talk to him and try to use my instincts and try to, predict where they're going to be at and the timing and things like that. So I got to go with the flow of the game, use my instincts as much as I can. But we watch a lot of film together, and we try to use the mental game and bring it onto the field and use it at full speed. So it's a little, we're kind of behind the 8 ball, but, hey, we get it through.
Congratulations. Let's turn to DeAndre Hopkins. In overtime, you made that catch where you had to shed tackle after tackle after tackle. What was going on? What were you seeing?
I knew that was man. I knew he was coming to me. They went one high on me, so I knew I had to get open. But Sean put the ball perfect where only I could catch it, and I knew I had to get yards after the catch, so that's what I was trying to do.
You also helped break up a Hail Mary there by Dallas trying to throw one into the end zone. How would you describe what it took to win this game?
Oh, it took everything. We went up against a good team today, but it took all we had. Last time we won in overtime, this time we won in overtime. That speaks a lot about this team.
Stacking wins.
Oh, yeah, got to keep it rolling.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Liam?
Michelle, thanks. Next step for you, the football fan. Tomorrow you can check out Peter King's Football Morning in America column on NBCSports.com. Peter's got Sean McVay on the undefeated Rams' aggressive 4th down play calling. He also has Adam Thielen on the toughest onside kick he's ever caught. Definitely did not make it look easy. Plus, you can catch Mike Florio and Chris Sims on PFT Live tomorrow morning from 7 to 9 Eastern. And, of course, all the latest football news from Florio and Company is available for you on ProFootballTalk.com. Well, that'll do it for us from Houston. The Texans get another overtime win. They've won back-to-back games. Final score here, 19-16. Al and Chris will wrap things up after this.
Welcome back to the VolksWagen SUVW postgame report. Here now, Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth.
Well, we go to Foxborough next week. There are only 2 undefeated teams in the league. One, the Rams, and the other, the Chiefs. Chiefs look great today. We talked about it during the game. You got to love that offense. Not only are they good, that's entertainment.
Yeah, and you have to see them matched up against Bill Belichick, coach team, and Tom Brady. If you gave me, all right, Chris, you could pick any 2 teams you want to watch next week. You can pair them together. I'll take these 2 and go have some fun.
And, of course, 2 weeks ago, the Patriots were dead, right?
Absolutely. But, the Chiefs are on a heck of a streak right now, playing all the first-place teams 3 in a row.
That'll be great. That's Sunday night next week from Foxborough. That's going to do it from Houston, where the Battle of Texas is won by the Texans tonight in overtime by a score of 19-16. Now this is Al Michaels for Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tapoya, our entire gang headed by Fred Cadelli and Drew Esicott, saying good night from Houston, and we'll see you next Sunday from Foxborough.